roll, not a cutty roll, a winning roll as you begin the tournament. It's the Kolkata Knight Riders taking on the Sunrisers Hyderabad, live to you from the iconic...
Little boy Shani.
And off the pair, far enough away from...
That seam position, we highlight it every single game. He doesn't want to bowl, will enjoy just flying away.
There's history between...
If you bowl at the pads there because you're so... Quite got it right.
Probably a little shorter than you'd want.
I just don't think he's quite in rhythm. I think he's a little...
Planted in the...
All left-handers at times. It is mighty.
The ball. His field is very straight. Dispatched it. Left or right of the
Outside off stump. And he found the fielder.
looking to cause some indecision. Predictable with what he's trying to do, but there's the fielder. Normally so good without him.
Yeah, absolutely. Boldful, masterful bowling. Might look at that and think, cool, he could have hit that anyway. Planning, Skip. Good plan. 1 from 6, not got going tonight.
14 for 1. 14 for 1. Struck firmly.
Conditions and the ground dimensions in your 5 yards.
Excellent from the skipper. Ben is giving it by out. Isas Hyderabad.
No, he didn't. The bad hit.
Big score, 25, 26, something like that.
And for Shami and all. 17 for 2. And his new ball, IPL-T20.com. With the trophy aloft. It's all right. It was magnificent to set the tone.
Bowled his first over the other day in one chosen to bowl.
He's gone around a little bit harsh.
Quicker than he was expecting. Got very hovers in terms of
Vintage.
I think it's the quickest ball that he's there, but he knows and picks up the lengths.
Early, and they're trying to still max. Oh.
Early trouble on the season. Issues early on. Trying a few different things in that liked.
Very happy to win the...
He feels the opportunity was
got this tournament so far. Not that bad a ball. Authority matches the execution. And just drags his length back, and rightly so.
He goes after it. Maybe one delivery. 38 for 2. He licks that to open up Osama early on. It feels like they're feeding some of his strengths at the...
His touch now. And helping it on its way. It's exactly
nice. He's decided
well, batting. Either full or short.
I was chatting to Ajinkya captaincy. Came across his face and he said that was such a special moment for him taking over the cap.
It's in that area. 3 for 2.
Leave his pull shots. 45 is in the ring.
Very good for Kolkata. And placement is good as well. Fielding.
That sweeping that needs to work in here, but it's the width. Mason makes the slide just.
There's a youngster Raghavanshi. Games for his team. He says he goes to sleep.
Oh, I wish I could play like youngster has shown more poise.
On there, tough for the keeper. 61 and up to the top.
Beautiful. It looks to me like cross just to see whether there's some assistance.
Just what was needed. It's what you want. Both going at a decent round.
So DC, CB.
A full toss is on the stumps. 1 for 2.
Very full, in fact. This ground.
Him have batted beautifully so far. Better length. He was tapping on the shot. Far from SRH has been a little under. Let's see Shan now. That for him. Is it? And dropping Adam Zampa.
It's an interesting one, isn't it? Because they were struggling.
That over. 9. Well as they would have liked to. 1 wins. From Ajinkya Rahane, mid-off inside the... Ishan Kishan does. Feeling again. No chance!
It's up in the wicket ever so slightly. He'll pick his area to the sword.
Does well there. Trade. A little fuller, and this time he's got one.
And genuine leggy. Is this the over? Is this the over?
This time he'll find the plea for Ankrish.
Down the ground, anticipate the opportunity to score is going to be all the way.
Partnership, it's an important wicket, but ends it with a wicket, Zishan.
Want to push things along. Just right up a bit.
Time. It's in the gap.
How good it was with Rahane. Doesn't look like his age, showing a lot of composure.
Yeah. Not just scoring at a...
21. Catch it. Arshal Patel by the fielding side.
As review for fair catch, feed check.
Bowling right arm. I love it. No, but this is 4 and a...
And then I'm changing now. I'm going...
Started really well. With his right arm off.
Talked out the situation of the game.
But you also got to be mindful of your shots. And, you know, all that freedom that we keep talking... Because when we keep talking about freedom, it's...
Ends the over.
Partial. Just hit that surface.
Imagine.
Jeez, gets away with that a little bit.
Fielder there, so... Is that it'll break the shot. Go for it.
Side, really. And it's all about the length.
15 done, 122. Really well done.
They're going to have to go now. Push on.
Nobody.
That was nothing to score some runs here.
There's 4 overs to go. Back end. Sound off the...
Excellent work, tall man in stature by Ayers to try and take pace off it. Excellent positioning from Rick.
Very, very well. Ankit, this time around.
What is generally looking for is better off strike, and you it in your hands. Watch it as close as possible.
Power on shot. And he's up against Arshal.
It means that Rinku gets so important. Your bowler's best.
Ascendancy in situation.
He'll keep the stroke being contested at the start of...
To Russell.
To the boundary.
Stand up tall. They have a lot of talent.
Heaving it away. Body behind that from Venkatesh.
Yeah, lovely shot for the miss.
That's an angel one.
Right in the slot. Years to go.
Got into position.
Goes early, does Venkatesh. Just get it over the keep.
Runs keep to start the over against Pat.
Crowd. Empty from 35.
But he's still got it to the boundary.
Over the boundary, and that's kind of the thinks. Let me go in there.
A good bat on that side. The off-stump still gets good bat. He's not
Tom batted. Okay, I'm not going to go where I was going to go, and somehow he has the.
It's over. Neck full of confidence. He came into the top.
Do it. Venkatesh of the bowler.
It's been very
Shire is going to send it upstairs.
Ankit underneath that. It went very hard.
She gets right underneath. It's a slower ball straight up into the night sky. Plays brilliantly. 60 from.
He'll get him on strike. 200 is up. There's a dot ball to finish and possible.
For all money. Back.
Strikers in.
Expected. There's
The way to
confirmation.
get back to winning ways. And it's
Went the Kolkata Knight Riders innings. So yeah, might. In fact, it was the skipper, Travis Head, in has the impact sub as well.
2 team sheets. I couldn't believe it.
And off the bat. Oh, Travis Head.
That's the power of Travis Head, isn't it? Back sub and play the first ball.
Fielder takes it. What an impact.
A little bit of swing on. Just again, just might have. This is a wonderful catch. Blow its head.
Here's Ishan Kishan. Now impact. What a start!
Another left-hander. He's off. Very first over. They're going to come hard at him. He goes for 2. 9 for 2.
Uncannily smashed! And him back to the change room.
Sizing when you have momentum, mate. Ishan Kishan goes for 2.
They had in mind. Sunrisers high. Oh, Kolkata Knight Riders. Dean. Down.
For 4.
That's with the boundary.
Said he's like a brother on field, so they've been great to win. Vaibhav Arora himself has said, though, that he
Generally don't see Weber bowling cracking shots, it seems.
And a long on. It's going to stay the same. It can't
be half volley, or rather full toss
sometimes. And the batter knows the change of field. We'll have to wait and see, but that's a
little surprise. I thought he was so far in this over, and a Yorker attempted his
there. More margin. Oh.
Or SRH, 15 from that. It's over of the power play. For 2. He was so important because so far the first. It's very full.
He's having a pretty.
A very good use of the ball. Again, good use of that bottom hat.
really what format it was. He was brilliant in Test.
The skipper Rahane here. You might just see Russell as being.
They found the and Sunrisers.
Whatever the plan, it was a good one. Catch, a couple of boundaries. He's still a contest. 44 for 4. Opportunity to win the game. Okay, it's up.
It gets off the mark.
Contest. We'll have to see how it plays out. But it's the very best in the world. It's just.
I didn't read that one. Format against 2 world class.
These 2 guys. And that'll run away quite easy. The line. Your pace to work areas. It's always his ability to play spin. A couple of slower balls.
Only 7 off that over. So we do see something happening enough for the due to form. And it's enough better. Knowing that deeper in trouble.
We're just carrying through with the shot there. Commitment that he'll look back on his home patch. Then this 27.
And he's been in among guys. In terms of the timing to get himself off.
Quite innocuous.
And his day today.
Just debating whether it was a good decision. Put them yet further behind the game. No talk of a 5th, 6th bowler. SRH really struggling now, Verma.
Games ago. Oh, and from the sidelines. And he wants
leading from the front when it comes to taking off. Use the pace.
In for KKR. In general have been very good.
He's still in it. Sunrise the last 6. He's spending too much time in your room for his last over. Half flick in the end, a French cut.
He'll take it. Interestingly enough, look at the Knight Riders.
To close the game out, you do hope goes into the opposition.
This is the wicket of Andre Klaassen.
Face off into the surf. Ali takes a very in the back of Heinrich Klaassen.
It's right out of the field. He's not going to miss.
Batters the Sunrise of 14 for 8. 114 for 8.
Rises. Oh! 2 in.
He comes back in straight stump. 14 for 9.
What a night it'll be for him and the team. Megavanshi 5, Rinku 6. Safe. Noor Ahmed's been outstanding. Well, he won't drop it off his own bowling. Complete performance. And the skipper Rahane, they got into that is some performance on their
in for 3. They got him to. Did they bowl them all? Bowlers happy.
KKR bowling SRH. That is a big win.